Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today we're diving into the world of Canadian pennies, specifically the 1979 and 1998 1-cent coins. At first glance they may look ordinary, but some of these small copper coins are hiding big surprises. From rare mint errors to special varieties, these cents can fetch impressive prices on the collector's market. So grab your coin jar because you might be holding a hidden gem worth big money. Let's uncover the secrets behind these two fascinating Canadian 1-cent coins. Let's get started. First up today, we're exploring one of Canada's most familiar yet fascinating coins, the 1979 1-cent coin. It might look like a common penny, but believe me, there's more to it than meets the eye. From its copper brilliance to its deep historical symbolism, the 1979 Canadian cent holds a special place in numismatic collections. So if you have a jar full of old pennies, don't rush to spend or discard them. One of them might be worth much more than you think. The 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin was issued by the Royal Canadian Mint and features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machen. This design was used from 1965 to 1989 and shows a young queen wearing a tiara. The reverse side of the coin showcases the iconic two maple leaves on a single twig, a timeless symbol of Canadian pride, designed by G.E. Kruger Gray. This simple yet powerful image has appeared on the Canadian penny since 1937, representing strength and unity. Now let's talk about composition and size. The 1979 penny was struck in bronze, consisting of 98% copper, 0.5% tin and 1.5% zinc, weighing 3.24 grams with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. This heavy copper content gives the coin a beautiful reddish-brown tone that many collectors love. Over the years, natural oxidation has caused some coins to darken, giving them unique character and patina. Because these coins are no longer in circulation since the penny was discontinued in 2012, they're becoming more collectible every year. In 1979, the Royal Canadian Mint produced a massive number of 1-cent coins. Over 754 million pieces were minted. However, even with such a large mintage, collectors still search for rare variations, minting errors, and coins in top uncirculated condition. Error coins like those with off-center strikes, die cracks, or double die obverses can fetch surprisingly high values in today's coin market. So when checking your old pennies, always look carefully under good lighting and magnification. Let's discuss the current value of the 1979 1-cent coin in circulated condition. Most coins are worth about 1 to 5 cents, which is slightly above face value. However, in brilliant uncirculated boo or proof-like condition, the value can rise to $1 to $5. CAD if you happen to have a mint state coin graded MS65 or higher. Collectors might pay $10 to $25 or more, depending on the color designation: red road, red brown RB, or brown BN. Full red coins are the most desirable and fetch premium prices. Interestingly, the proof-like and specimen sets produced by the Royal Canadian Mint in 1979 also included these 1-cent coins. These were specially struck using polished dies and blanks, giving them a mirror-like finish. Collectors often keep these in protective cases, meaning they remain in pristine condition even decades later. If you find one from a proof set, you could be holding a small but beautiful piece of Canadian minting art worth preserving. Some varieties and errors from 1979 have drawn attention from serious collectors. There are known examples of die deterioration, doubling, rim cut errors, and die cracks that increase the coin's value significantly. A verified mint error coin can sometimes sell for $50 to $150 CAD or more, depending on rarity and visibility. It's always worth having unusual coins checked by a professional grading service such as ICCS, International Coin Certification Service, or PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, to authenticate their true worth beyond monetary value. The 1979 Canadian penny carries emotional and historical worth. It reminds many Canadians of simpler times when the penny jingled in every pocket, used for school lunches, payphones, and charity jars. This coin connects generations, from grandparents who saved them in jars to young collectors discovering them today. Owning a well-preserved 1979 penny is like holding a small piece of everyday Canadian history. If you're a coin collector or investor, always store your coins properly. Keep your 1979 1-cent pieces in acid-free holders or coin flips away from moisture and direct sunlight. Avoid cleaning them, as cleaning can actually reduce their value by scratching or altering the natural patina over time. Well-kept coins will maintain or even increase their collectible worth, especially as copper coins become more sought after by metal and history enthusiasts. Before we wrap up, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss updates on rare and valuable coins from around the world. Leave a comment if you found a 1979 Canadian penny. We'd love to hear your story. Every coin tells a story, and yours might just be the next big discovery. Thanks for watching, and remember, your next pocket find could be worth more than you think. Next up in today's video, we're diving deep into the world of Canadian pennies, specifically the 1998 1-cent coin of Canada. Even though Canada officially stopped minting pennies in 2012, the 1998 1-cent coin remains an interesting and collectible piece. Whether you found one in an old jar, inherited a coin collection, or stumbled upon it in change, you might be wondering, is it worth anything more than a single cent? Let's find out the full story, from mint details to collector value, and why some rare 1998 Canadian pennies could actually be worth real money. The 1998 Canadian 1-cent coin belongs to the final years before the new millennium, representing Canada's long-running cent series that started way back in 1858. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Dora de Petterehunt, which was first introduced in 1990. This portrait shows a more mature queen with elegance and grace facing right. The reverse side shows the famous maple leaf twig designed by George Kruger Gray, a national symbol of Canada that has adorned the penny for decades. The coin was minted at the Royal Canadian Mint in Winnipeg and continues to attract interest from collectors of modern Canadian currency. The 1998 1-cent coin was made of 98.4% zinc and 1.6% copper plating, a change from earlier bronze compositions. It weighs approximately 2.25 grams, has a diameter of 1905. And features a smooth edge. The shift from bronze to copper-plated zinc was done to reduce costs, but this change also brought about interesting variations in tone, color, and sometimes even die quality, which can affect collectible value. Some coins show striking errors or surface blemishes due to the plating process, and these errors can make your 1998 penny more valuable than you'd expect. The Royal Canadian Mint produced an enormous number of 1998 pennies. Around 1.1 billion coins were struck that year. Because of this high mintage, most 1998 pennies are quite common in circulated condition. However, not all are equal coins in mint status condition. That means uncirculated, shiny, and flawless can be worth several times their face value. Collectors often look for pennies that were kept in mint sets or found straight from bank rolls, showing no signs of wear. The proof-like and specimen strike versions from collector sets can command even higher prices. Now here's where things get really interesting. The 1998 Canadian penny has a few notable mint error varieties. Some examples include off-center strikes, die cracks, and planchet flaws, all of which are prized by error collectors. There are also reports of double die obverse varieties where the Queen's portrait or the text Elizabeth to DG Regina shows slight doubling. Such pieces are rare and can fetch higher prices depending on condition. Always inspect your coin closely under magnification or compare it with a verified example to confirm an error. Coin value heavily depends on grading, a system that measures a coin's condition from poor P1 all the way to mint state MS70. A heavily circulated 1998 penny might only be worth a cent, but an MS65 or higher example can sell for $5 to 20 Canadian dollars or more, especially if it's a bright lustrous red finish with no spots or scratches. Coins that were stored in rolls or mint sets tend to retain this original shine. Collectors also look for attractive eye appeal, full strike details on the maple leaves, and a sharp portrait of the Queen. While most 1998 Canadian 1-cent coins are common, some rare graded examples have achieved premium auction results. For instance, coins graded MS66 red or better by PCGS or ICCS have sold for around $30, $50 CAD. Proof-like coins from official mint sets in sealed condition can range from $3 to $10, depending on packaging and tone. Error coins, especially dramatic ones, might reach $100 or more depending on uniqueness. Keep in mind that values fluctuate with market demand and collector trends, so always check the latest price guides or online auctions for updates. If you think your 1998 penny might be Valuable. Start by examining it under good lighting. Look for scratches, discoloration, or errors. Avoid cleaning it, that can ruin collector value. Instantly store your coin in a plastic flip capsule or holder to prevent damage. If it looks exceptionally pristine, consider having it graded by a professional service like ICCS, International Coin Certification Service, in Canada, or PCGS certified. Coins with high grades are easier to sell and often command higher prices from serious collectors. The Canadian penny was officially discontinued on May 4, 2012, marking the end of an era. The last penny was struck that same year, and since then these small copper-colored coins have become nostalgic collectibles. The 1998 issue, being one of the last decades of mintage, symbolizes both the beauty and simplicity of Canada's small change. Many Canadians still keep jars full of pennies as a memory of daily life before rounding took over in shops. Each coin is specially preserved. Examples like the 1998 tells a story of craftsmanship, heritage, and history. So there you have it, the complete story of the 1998 Canadian 1-cent coin, from its detailed maple leaf design to its copper-plated finish and rare mint errors. This little coin holds a fascinating place in Canada's numismatic history. Whether it's worth 1 cent or a few dollars, it's still a piece of Canadian identity. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to learn more about valuable and rare coins, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next upload. Drop a comment below if you found a 1998 penny you might be holding onto a small treasure.